What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Callum Smith, Artur Beterbiev. Get this. This was 7 rounds of mayhem, okay? We had a very competitive fight as long as it lasted. As you guys can compare what my assessment in this fight, post versus my prediction, okay? And I just put my prediction out yesterday, so it wasn't a lot of time to linger to watch it. I do apologize, but it was going to be the same. Beterbiev came out strong with the jab, very strong inside fighter. And like I told you guys, that Callum Smith will try to land huge shots on the inside and show to prove that he is also a good inside fighter, being a power puncher himself, okay? Because Callum Smith does have one-punch knockout power. But he's tall, he's rangy. The punches, the longer your arms are, the slower they're going to land versus how close the object is, the person is. And Artur came in with a jab. He used the jab. He used great fundamentals to keep Callum Smith back. The jab set up everything. It was like the jab with fundamentals. He came in with a jab, and then when he got close enough, he started to maul around the guard of Callum Smith in the first round, okay? And it was pretty much foretelling how this fight was going to play out until the second round. The second round, Callum came out jabbing, bro. He came out jabbing, long jab. He threw shots to the body. He landed a good overhand right. And like I told you guys about Beterbiev gets hit. He gets hurt as well. He just takes it good. He has a great poker face, Beterbiev. Beterbiev's poker face is probably next to and Marco Antonio Barrera. Marco Antonio Barrera has, the babyface assassin over here. These guys have great poker faces, but they are still capable of being hurt. I believe Callum Smith hit him with a right hand and made him think about it. And what Artur does, he just takes his time and just kind of hovers around you without very little movement, okay? He gets more on a defense mode, and he's ready to go exit stage right or exit stage left when you do hurt him. But he does not show that you did hurt him. I could just tell in his body language, just watching Beterbiev as many times as I saw him. Yard hurt him, as a reference. But I gave the second round to Smith, okay, because Smith started to throw that left hook as well. And that left hook is a money shot. The right hand is a money shot. I think the left hook is the best punch he has. And he was able to catch Beterbiev here and there with those shots. The third round, it was more of the same, just like the beginning. The first round, Beterbiev came in with that jab, using that jab to get on the inside, work and pretty much punish Callum Smith. But one thing we noticed in the third round was a cut, okay? So a cut was able, Artur was able to develop a cut under the eye of Callum, okay? And that's when he starts showing wear of tear of what Beterbiev was doing. Round four was something different from Beterbiev because Callum started to pick up the pace a bit. He started to pick up the pace, and he started really loading up with the left hook. And Beterbiev started going to the body a lot more. He started just shooting that down, just shooting it down to the body, shooting it down to the body. Then he would come upstairs with those chopping punches and these inside shots, these combinations, just like this. This is all Beterbiev was throwing these shots just like this. That's what he was doing. Just, he wasn't really turning into these shots. So you didn't see a lot of hip torque and turning with these punches. You just seen him sharp, bop, 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 bop. He was landing these shots, and that's what makes him so dangerous. And more damage. He got, Chris is a warrior. They were in the middle of the ring banging it out for some of these rounds, for rounds 4 and 5. And then round 6, Artur went back to the body and he landed a good right uppercut. And I think that hurt Callum. And then Callum landed his own left hook. and it got Beterbiev's attention. Then he slacked off a bit like he does when he gets hit with a good shot, okay? Beterbiev is not a Terminator, even though he looks like one. He looks more like a bear in human form to me, okay? In the 7th round, that's when Callum Smith finally, for the first time in his career, went down, okay? And he got caught with a beautiful right hand over the jab. He was countered from Beterbiev. Beterbiev caught him, and it's like choppy, it's messy, but it worked, okay? He got caught with a left, caught him with a right hand, caught him again, started mauling him, as you guys can see, and that was the first time anybody with that type of power, that type of pressure, that type of aggressiveness like Manny Pacquiao, aggressiveness went and took it to Callum Smith to make him do what he did, okay? So he went down, he got up, he showed heart, he wasn't trying to quit. He got up, but you could tell he was in no shape. It was 1 minute and 44 minutes left on the clock. And Beterbiev came right in on him and finished the day like he knows how to do. Boop, 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 boop. And then, of course, we saw Buddy McGirt being the man that he is, the man with integrity, the man with common sense. We're not having this no more. You're not hitting my fighter and beating him up. And we're not going to see that gore. Bars. That's what happened, people. Beterbiev taking out Callum Smith. 7th round, stoppage. Okay, now we look for undisputed. Very good show. 38, and I will leave you guys with this. 38, almost 39 on the 21st of January. Artur Beterbiev will be 39. What does that mean? Based on what we've seen, nothing. Because you're only good as your last fight, yeah? So, he's a bad mother sucker. You think about it. Clean living, Muslim, eats right, probably don't drink sodas or any of the other stuff that we do, some of us, right? So no, I mean, he will fight like this, or he has the possibility of fighting like this for a long time based on the way his lifestyle is lived. So it looks very good for a setup fight with Bivol, the WBA light heavyweight champion of the world. So we're expecting to see something, but it is not done. It is not finalized. None of that matters. None of that's done. Okay? So Bob Arum clarified it and confirmed it after the beat down, okay? But you guys tell me what you think of Artur Beterbiev beating, stopping, first in career, dropping Callum Smith in round 7. And of course, you guys tell me what you think. Please subscribe. And you all been Counterpunched. Peace!